We're joined now here in the studio by Eduard Salsas, who is an attorney specialised in international arbitration at the law firm Squire Sanders Bogg. Thank you very much indeed for coming to see us. Let's just first of all talk about the support for the two mainstream parties. It appears that that's increased this time around. Does that make the settlement process, the solution to this deadlock, any easier, do you think?
Well, I don't think it's going to be easier. The polls were indicating that Podemos would have an outstanding result. This has not been confirmed by the provisional results we're having. Basically, Podemos is staying the same votes they had. The Popular Party has increased the number of seats just because the fourth party in this battle for power, Ciudadanos, has lost practically the same amount of seats. So we're seeing that in the left, nothing is really changing. Podemos has the same number of seats. The Socialist Party is losing 2 or 3 seats. And in the right, we're seeing a transfer of votes from Ciudadanos to the Popular Party. In terms of alliances, this will not facilitate any alliance because the two parties who indicated during the campaign and in the past months that were willing to collaborate to form a government, Ciudadanos and the Socialists, are currently having less seats than they had before. So I guess that it's not the end of the Blocus that we're currently having in Spain right now. Okay,
so you're not optimistic that this outcome is really going to change anything as far as the numbers are concerned, the breaking of that deadlock is concerned. And just a couple of other points. I mean, we heard that from our correspondent. There could have been a Brexit factor in all of this. But clearly what we've got is a very tired, election-weary people there in Spain right now.
Yes, indeed. I mean, we had 10 points less of participation this time, so we're seeing that the Spanish voter is tired and wants a solution. The only problem is that the calculations, the numbers do not match, and the positions of the leaders in some of these parties are being reinforced. Mariano Rajoy is obtaining more or less 10 seats more, so all the rest of the parties they were asking him to leave, but he's definitely not going to leave because he has won more seats. The leader of the Socialist Party is reinforced. Why? Not because of his numbers, he's losing 2 or 3 seats, but because in the internal politics of his party, his main rival, Susana Díaz, the president of Andalusia, is for the first time losing in Andalusia. For the first time, the Popular Party will be in Andalusia. So the position of the main rival of Pedro Sánchez, the leader of the Socialists, he's being reinforced by this election. So basically, in the two main parties, their leaders are being reinforced by this election. The Socialists have said 1 million times that they are not going to agree to this big coalition the German way. So basically, we have two potential candidates who do not have enough seats by themselves, and they don't have enough allies in the parliament to reach the absolute majority.
Okay, so we might be looking at another deadlock, meaning another general election in another 6 months' time? Is that how it works?
Well, in 6 months' time, if there's no agreement, we'll have a third election. All the polls have indicated that the voters are definitely not willing to go for a third time to an election. This would put Spain in an international embarrassment because being for more than 1 year without a government, it's a problem, especially considering the economic situation of Spain, where a government needs to take over and needs to implement policies just to make the economy recover from the left or from the right, but something needs to be done.
Yeah, an election-weary people, by the sound of things, there in Spain. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. Eduard Salsas, an attorney specialised in international arbitration. Thank you again.